What is happening, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C Dub, and I'm back with another video. Today, guys, I'm going to take 7 different fasting protocols and I'm going to rank them from worst to best right after this. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. If it's your first time on my channel, my name is C Dub and I lost 125 pounds using the OMAD method of intermittent fasting. And today I'm going to look at 7 different types of fasting and I'm going to rank them. But I want you to understand that this is just my opinion. You can completely disagree with me. I would love to hear your opinion in order of which is the best to worst in the comments below. So if you want to leave me those comments, let me know. But here's how I look at it. Coming in at number 7, guys, it's got to be the 12 to 12 split. So what is the 12 to 12 split? You fast for 12 hours, you eat for 12 hours. And the reason I have this ranked last, it's the easiest method of intermittent fasting, so that gives it some leeway. Actually, the easier, the more I felt like you should be up on the list. But the fact that you just don't gain an awful lot of benefits from this method. The one benefit you do gain is it kind of takes away from that nighttime snacking. And so you are going to get something out of it, and you're probably going to eat less calories than somebody that's eating on a 16 hours a day and only fasting when they sleep. But it's not enough of a benefit for me to even really call fasting. But some people do call it fasting, so that's why it came in at number 7. So number 6 on the list is prolonged fasting. When I say prolonged, I mean longer than 72 hours. And so why is that so far down on my list? Well, the main reason why it's so far down on my list is because when I see people on YouTube talk about it, and when I see people in the Facebook groups and different outlets like Reddit talk about fasting, a lot of times when they want to go on a prolonged fast is after they've made a mistake. They've taken a week of terrible eating, they've gotten completely off of what they wanted to do, and so they think a prolonged fast is the answer to their problems. And that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Prolonged fasts can be beneficial, but also keep in mind that 72 hours of fasting, your autophagy starts to wear off, and there really isn't much of a point of continuing to stay on that fast. So, although I do think there's a purpose for prolonged fasting, and I do think that some people want to reset their gut, some people want to maybe come back out of that and do an elimination diet and figure out which foods are bothering them, and there's many reasons why you could go on one, and they can be helpful. But for me, I think they come in at number 6 on this list. The number 5, guys, is alternate day fasting. And what is alternate day fasting? That's I'm going to fast for a day, I'm going to eat for a day. I'm going to fast for a day, I'm going to eat for a day. And you're eating on a regular pattern for the one day you eat on. Guys, this method can be done with 500 calories on your fasting day, and it can be done without 500 calories on your fasting day. And it comes in this spot because it's wishy-washy there. And I think if you're going to skip the 500 calories and you're going to be the guy that eats nothing on that day, this can be a powerful method of intermittent fasting. But I don't know that it's sustainable in the long term. So I do think it can help out very much so in the short term. And it also can be combined, which is neat, with other fasting. So you can do 16 and 8 on your eat days. You can do warrior on your eat days. You could even drop it all the way down to OMAD on your eat days. And then you skip. So the weight loss benefits are going to be through the roof on this situation. But it is very hard to continue to skip a day for the rest of your life. And think about social events and the possibility that a social event could be coming your way and back-to-back days. And that would be a bit of it could be a bit of a problem for you. So that's why it came in there. So the number 4 one on this countdown is going to be the 5 and 2 diet. Guys, so the 5-2 diet basically can be done 2 different ways, like alternative day fasting, where you can have 500 calories on your fast days. But I'm going to throw that a little bit to the side and say that if you're going to fast for 2 days a week, whether it's consecutive days or 2 days that are spread out, you could fast Mondays and Thursdays if you wanted to. I think it can be very powerful because it does allow you to overeat on the other 5 days. The reason that I have it here and not higher on the list is because there's so many millions of ways to do it. I'll put it that way. You couple that with regular intermittent fasting, and you can take your 5-2, and on your 5 days you can be eating something like the warrior diet, And that can be very powerful to have those 2 fast days. Everybody that's been a part of my channel knows that I spent 6 1-meal-a-days a week. So I skipped an entire day of eating. So in a way, I was using sort of the 5-2 method, more of a 6-1 method, if you will. But regardless of that 2-day fasting window is a powerful window to have. So that's why it ranked here on the list. The next one is 16-8. And 16-8 moves higher than the other ones because I think 16-8 is easy to do. I think it's easy to jump into, and I think you get enough benefits to make it worth it. I think 16-8 is where most people fall, and most people fall there because it is the easiest method to do it other than a 12-12, which to me isn't even intermittent fasting. So for me, I think a 16-8 is powerful because it's simple, it's simplicity, but it also can be very effective. So simplicity and effectiveness moved that higher on the list than some of the other fasting protocols. I know most of you are doing a 16-8, so that's why it came in at number 3. Now this is where the list is interesting because I think everybody out there is going to automatically assume that I have OMAD listed as number 1. And everybody knows that OMAD is what I do, so of course OMAD would be number 1. Well, not so fast, my friends. Coming in at number 2 is 1 meal a day. OMAD, guys. I lost 125 pounds on OMAD. I think I'm living evidence that OMAD is an amazing, great fasting protocol. The list of benefits is huge. It works better than a 16-8. It can be added in with alternate day or 5-2. You can do it in so many different ways. You can put it together. OMAD is flexible. You can move your window early. You can move your window late. It has so many good things about it. But I feel like it's the hardest of the fasting protocols. And because it's the hardest of the fasting protocols, what ends up happening is people end up struggling with it, and therefore it makes it maybe not the best fasting protocol for people. So I can kind of understand that. I think the hardness of the OMAD along with the benefits of OMAD made it rank it at number 2 and not number 1 on this list. So finally, the number 1 fasting protocol is without a doubt, in my opinion, the Warrior Method. And so I know that goes against my own weight loss in my personal situation, but I find that the Warrior Method is the most flexible of methods because it's going to do something that the 16-8 doesn't do, and the Warrior Method is going to create at least a few hours of autophagy when you're in that warrior mode. And so being that you're fasting for 20 hours of the day, you're still going to probably get 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours of autophagy in, which 16-8 is not going to provide you. And it's not so much harder that you can't do it, where some people have that trouble with OMAD. Being able to, and not getting enough calories in on OMAD too, with the Warrior, being able to split and have 2 small meals 4 hours apart, to me makes it the number 1 fasting protocol. I'm going to stick to OMAD because I like the challenge of OMAD. I like everything that OMAD provides me personally, but that's how I have them ranked, guys. So I want to hear from you though. You tell me what fasting protocol you think is the best, and which one do you think is maybe not so great. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Make sure you look right over here at my face and click on it and subscribe. And then guys, I'm going to have videos popping up in the corners. Make sure you stay on my channel and check them out. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.